So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field?
Hey everyone, Joe here, just doing an update on our Veronica tribute build. In my last video I had said that her favorite color was red, and I was mistaken. I think I was probably picturing Coca-Cola and red at the same time, but her favorite color is purple. So, you know, we did adjust, and you know, this is going to be purple, and I'll show you in a bit. But here's what we have so far. All of our bits and bobs are laid out. I do tend to do this with the car builds, is put them on this food tray. I got a couple of them, super cheap. But we have our dashboard. Now I do have some model car parts dials that just came in today, so we'll punch those out and we'll set those in and we'll show you what those look like. But we did get some good outlining around the dials. That's pretty good. Seats, everything's gonna be in satin black, semi-gloss black to represent some vinyl. We did bare metal foil up to this point, and then the rest is over top is hand painted, and then bare metal foil again on the sides. We do have some gopher seat belts that we're gonna put in on it from our favorite spot that we like to go to, Burbank's House of Hobbies. There's a little code for some of you in case you want to order. But right here in California, so it literally takes one day to get here, which is amazing. Have our chassis. We haven't really done anything with that yet, just kind of here. And we use Stynylrez for the flat black parts that you're going to see now. I've been having issues with Stynylrez, especially with the bottle of flat black that I had ordered. It was just gunking up, and it was terrible. When it spit, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm done with Stynylrez. But I opened up another bottle that I had, and it went perfectly fine. And here it is. So you're obviously, once in a while in paint batches, you're going to get a bad batch, and that's what it was. So just be mindful. If you get some bad paint, sometimes it's not really the brand, it's just a bad batch, unfortunately. So toss that one. Now we've got this one. You know, it lays down pretty well. I like Stynylrez. I do tend to go to Mr. Surfacer more often than not, but this is what we got here. Our interior is flocked. We'll get that detailed out a little bit more. Our firewall is in. Not too much done with that yet. Wheel backings. These tires are crappy, but I'm going to use them. I wanted some red lines, but I don't have any red lines in the stash, so we'll use these anyways. We do have the engine all done up. that oil pan actually looks a different color on camera, but it is the same, I promise. It's just because of all the dirtying up from the weathering. I put a blue oil filter in there. I don't know why I did that. I'm going to attribute that to my friend PBR, but I thought apparently that was going to look cool. I do have a decal I'm going to put on it, but other than that, here we are. Pretty basic, like I like to keep my stuff. You know, we have other bits and bobs to put on the engine still. Again, the way I kind of do things is I paint everything and then I assemble, and you know, we go along the way. I noticed that a lot of these Corvettes had wood steering wheels, wood color steering wheels, so that's what we went with. You know, our door panels, our battery, which is a Delco battery, and I wanted to do the light green top and battery, but I don't know what happened, and it's okay. I just needed some color to differentiate from the black that was going to be in here. So, with that being said, here's what we got right now for the body. We did use our House of Color paint, and we used the Splash 2K clear. Still needs to be sanded and buffed out. We did one coat, let it dry for a few days. That's why you haven't seen an update, by the way. Did a coat, let it dry for a few days, put these decals on, and then let that dry for 24 hours because you don't want it to bubble up. And then put another 2K coat on, clear coat to seal them in. Again, still needs to be polished, sanded out and polished. Whoever says that you can't get dust in 2K clear, that's not true. I'm out here in the garage. I water everything down before I spray. You know, change the paper out in the spray booth. But I mean, listen, unless you're taking super duper precautions, you're gonna get dust in it. And even with 2K, and that's fine. You just gotta sand it out. Now these dust nibs actually are deeper down, and I know that, and I'm okay with that. Again, I'm out here in the garage. I'm not building for a show, you know. So, you know, we'll polish it out. We'll sand it. It'll look pretty good when it's done. I promise you. Unless I sand through, which is always a possibility with me. But anyways, that's what we got going on, and we'll get everything together here pretty soon. Get the seatbelts in, all that. But I thought I would do an update video and an apology as well about the color. So, sincerest apologies on that. But we got it right, and we'll move on from here. So, hope you all are doing well. Hope you're staying safe. And until next time, take care.
From a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell?